Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn energies. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook, and thank you all so much for being super awesome and amazing. I hope you're doing wonderful at this time. The community did vote for this reading, so I'll check in here to see what your person's next moves are towards you. This is for my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. And yes, friends, this would also be considered a cross-watchers reading. So because of that, I just want to make sure everyone knows that y'all are welcome here. So this is a positive space. Feel free to speak your piece in the comments section, claim any part of this reading, and also just stay supportive and positive towards one another, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start with some oracles for you and see what's going on with this energy. We have unexpected, divine intervention, crossroads, and toxic relationship. Bottom of the deck, we have regret. All right, so I do feel like for a lot of you, expect this person reaching out of the blue, Capricorn, wanting to reach out. You and them may have sincerely, truly have had a very bad toxic relationship, and I'm not just saying that because it's showing up, but there's also karma. So karma here is at play. The relationship, the situationship you were with them in, possibly could have needed to have an ending at the time due to divine intervention, because the toxicity was way higher than the relationship ever would have been a relationship. There were some choices to be made. Somebody may have just decided to move on to somebody else or something else, or just make the choice to move on. And there was an energy that was just very indecisive also, that did not know what they wanted. So some of you here, you could actually be healing while this energy is wanting to reach out. I do feel like they're going to talk a lot about regret. Oh my God, look, it's an ex-lover and it was a breakup. Okay. So I do feel like somebody may reach out, may want to have a casual conversation, casual check-in. This is the energy, of course, that you're thinking about. So we're checking in to see what their moves are towards you. So we have somebody definitely interested here to reach out. I do feel like for a lot of you, though, when you were in the situation with them, Capricorn, things may have been, kind of a vibe for you, something you enjoyed, enjoyed their company. But let's go ahead and keep moving here and see what else we can tell about this person, what their energies are like at this time, and what their frequency is showing up like as an in-person of the universe, I guess I should say. We have a servant. Okay. We have mystic. Wow. So this showed up for Libra in this very same position. You're my second reading. Oh my God, this card also showed up for Libra. Wow. Huh. I wonder what's going on with you and Libra here, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, it's so bizarre. Oof. Check Libra if you got Libra in your charts. Okay. Well, in terms of this person, this energy that we're looking at here, I do feel like this is somebody that does enjoy sharing with people, talking to people, being around people. I feel like maybe some of them come from a ego-driven standpoint. It feeds their ego to kind of like their show off, they're boastful, but they're also super smart. So it's not uncommon for them to want to share or inform. But this is somebody that kind of, when they show up like they're broke. They don't got nothing. They don't want to give you nothing. They don't have anything. I just gotta be happy I showed up, and I'm gonna give you the love that I have in front of me. They could be millionaires. They could be hoarding all the money in the world, and you would never know that. I do feel like some of you, again, this person could have like some attributes where they act like, they're when they try to connect with you at certain levels, that they're misinformed about, or just don't know much about. They kind of, they use like strategies and tactics to kind of just keep up with you and just kind of like let you know that they're listening. It doesn't mean that they're relating, though. I just want to make sure that we're clear about that. Ultimately, I feel like this is somebody, we have regrets and rejection here. This is somebody that does have outbursts or acts out. I do pull female energy again. I mean, obviously there are females showing up here, but it could be dark complected female, it could be dark light complected female energy, definitely black hair, dark hair, and some brown. There's some light skin, like super like light skin, so their hair could be dyed if they're not. But you know, we have an energy here that's very kind of tuned in, wants to go do their own thing, don't want to be told nothing. But this is somebody that, you know, struggles with their temper sometimes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where things are with you, or with them, for you here with tarot, I should say. Okay, what's going on with Capricorn's person, and what are the moves towards Capricorn? Now, Capricorn, all my readings are set with positive intentions. Cross watcher, if you're here, keep that in mind. So if anything negative shows up, if it's in the position that I'm reading for and it shows up as a negative, I'm going to let you know that, okay? So, wow, Three of Swords, Libra, same exact position. Capricorn, what is going on? Sometimes, literally, y'all, this is why I spread my readings days apart, because it's just like powerful. Sometimes I really sometimes do want to switch card like decks in every reading just to see. This is unreal. We have Crossroads, Mystic, Rebel, and Three of Swords showed up for Libra. All right, so this is in the position of what's on your person's mind. We have the Three of Pentacles, wow, with what they want. Overall, we have the Four of Pentacles with how they feel. What's in their way is the Moon, okay? And then how it's making them feel is the Strength in reverse. All right, Capricorn. And then we have, you know, what's their next moves towards you. We have the Hierophant here. Okay, and then we have the Death card. Wow, okay. All major arcana is up here. Wow. Yo, Capricorn, make it so interesting all the time. Death card here for what to expect or advice. My goodness. And then their energy is the Temperance. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Wow. So let's go ahead and dig in. You know, there's regret. Okay, and let's fix or let's not fix. Let's look and state the obvious. The Three of Swords isn't necessarily the most beautiful card. Sometimes it's very painful. Okay, there's heartbreak, there's pain, there's rejection, there's betrayal. All right, this has been a challenging time for you, and this energy this is what's on their mind. It's eating at them. They regret lying, they regret cheating, they regret not being honest. Okay, this somebody that I feel made a big mistake, and they're not okay with that, or they're thinking about that at least. Now they still are who they are as people and persons. Can't like become perfect overnight, but this is somebody I feel like that might be thinking about wanting to apologize here, or at least offer some type of clarity. There's too many cards that are showing up where it's kind of feeling like it's going to happen out of nowhere unexpectedly, because the Temperance here is something that they're trying to work with. They're coming through from a harmonious place, or they may be trying to be a balanced energy around you to make sure that you're seeing them not as a threat or not as a trigger, but more as somebody that is sincere. Okay, now this is somebody that really wants to connect with you. This is somebody that wants to reconcile. All right, they may have kind of gotten in touch with themselves, gotten to know themselves a little bit more. They may have Sagittarius in their charts, y'all, but this is somebody that's kind of this is a good card to pull for connections, because it's one of the best ones to have when it talks about like connection coming back online as balance or commitment. Okay, like respecting each other. This could be some type of a karmic journey for some of you with divine intervention, all that. If you're on the path of understanding the karmic cycle and the patterns here, and that's something that, you know, resonates for you or pulls you in, you know, this is a card that resolves karmic imbalances. Okay, for a lot of you. It's so interesting because the Temperance reduces to the Hierophant, which is a 5, and we have the Hierophant here. So what I'm trying to tell you here is what they're wanting. It's also going to be showing up here with their next moves, and I'll get to that. All right. So I do feel like there's just a lot of pain here, a lot of rejection. I don't know how this person, I don't necessarily think there's going to be like, they can't offer the healing, but they're going to want to offer some type of an apology. There is regret, and it's an ex-lover, like we talked about this earlier. So I feel like the whole date thing, they may ask you out on a date, they may ask you out to hang out, to socialize, to do something very chill and basic, something you both can enjoy together. They may be wanting to do that with you here, Capricorn. So the Three of Pentacles is showing up in the reverse for what they want right now. This is a Capricorn energy. They're feeling a little misaligned here, Capricorn. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that wants to, you know, kind of reignite something, or pull things from like a burnout stale state and bring it back, kind of, and like revive it or give it some type of life, offer some type of stability. But this is something where, they don't want to power struggle, Capricorn, because you're showing up here as a Capricorn and they don't want to power struggle. They don't want to, it's almost like they just want to apologize and move on and kind of wipe the slate clean. This could be an energy like from like a distant time has been apart, for some of you. So others of you, it's fresh and kind of, it's like marinating, and it's something that they know that you have in you that they don't want. Like they don't want to fight the fight, okay? But they do regret making things challenging here, and I feel like they want to fix that. I don't feel like they want to be a challenge. And I also feel like this is somebody that will acknowledge that they may have been greedy or kind of possessive with their time and money in the past. And we actually interestingly talked about that earlier, about how like they make like they don't have money and all this stuff. So they're gonna call out themselves a little bit here, I feel like, or they're wanting to kind of fix things in a way or balance things out in a way where they're not being looked at as that person that does those things. Okay, so that's where it's at. The Four of Pentacles, with how they're feeling, it's showing up in the reverse. It's another Capricorn card. So could this be anything more about Capricorn? Libra energies here. I don't know what else would be. So y'all, Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, they feel like you've shut down, or maybe you are shutting down. They may not be able to reach you. I feel like this is somebody, again, that looks at things from a place of fear of loss. So this is somebody that may not like being alone, or they may not want to completely lose you out of their life. Like they feel like that's very strongly. I feel like, again, the regret might show up that they didn't offer more, do more, or give you like some type of a commitment or stable experience in the relationship, because they're more of a rebel in their day-to-day lives. So they're just kind of in that place. And the harmony or the temperance here is giving me that, again, that reminder that, energetically right now, the harmony has shifted for them. Okay, so coming all the way down, we have 5 major arcanas, Capricorn. So the moon here, with what's in their way, truth and honesty. Also Pisces, they could be with a Pisces, they could have had a Pisces karmic in their lives, but Pisces is coming in strong here. So multiple things about that. This is somebody here that has a problem with being honest, or may not necessarily be honest about things because of their insecurities. So while there's a lot of deceptiveness, heartbreak, rejection and stuff, some of them could really literally be about their insecurities, because we have the strength right on top of that in the reverse, like literally in the reverse. Okay, so and in this sense here, this is somebody that feels like they have low self-esteem. It makes them feel like they don't, they can't measure up to you, they cannot impress you a certain way or meet your standards, or they would feel like even if they wanted to reach out, like things may be cut short because it's just expectations are going to be too high. So they're struggling with all that, even though they want to approach, and they're not like trying to kind of like, they're not going to not approach, they're just thinking about all these things. Okay, now ultimately there's both of you here have a temper, it comes across, so both of you can behave in erratic ways, and also that could be something that's kind of making them feel a little bit more tuned in to the fact that some things may be just insecurities, and maybe they should have that conversation with you and illuminate those facts versus making you think all the time that there could be other individuals involved. I don't know, I'm just kind of putting it out there. So the Hierophant, again, we're coming back to that. Challenges are still ahead here. This is what their next moves will be towards you, but there's still like the number 5 aspect. Okay, so stubbornness is a factor. A little bit of lacking discipline could also be a factor here. So overall, and again, it's intense because we have Temperance and the Hierophant. This is somebody that really wants to commit. They struggle with conforming, it seems, okay, but they don't have a problem doing things in terms of, they don't want to create waves, all right? I feel like for a lot of you, you and them have shared values that they would like to explore. They would like to kind of reach up, level up the relationship at whatever level it starts up again, but they have deep regret. So because of that, I do feel like, they're desiring harmony and balance more than anything. I feel like Capricorn, for a lot of you, you guys do actually make them happy, or maybe for if you're dealing with some type of an ego or narcissistic, because your situation can be a little unique. This is somebody where you're like their major supply. They really like the Capricorn energy quite a bit. Okay, so we have the death card here, Scorpio showing up in terms of like what to expect next from this situation or where things may be going. I feel like somebody again, has some emotional attachment here. You could still have connections to them, them to you spiritually, or just at a different, like at the 5D level, to be honest with you. But like on the day to day here, there's an end of a cycle here. And so I feel like, the first cycle has failed. There was a lot of losses and that experienced a lot of heartbreak, so I feel like that's trying to serve as a reminder. But there was also like a spiritual transformation, and because of that, y'all may have like had a line drawn in the past or something like that. This is somebody that wants to break old habits and start a new one. So I do feel like somebody here may still have resistance to changing. So I don't think, like, of course, everything is going to be different, but this is somebody that could also hold on to old patterns. So I feel like the biggest thing here, not just discernment, but to kind of be aware that, if this cycle has ended, it really needs to be an ending. So if you do start, you may have to have like some type of a fresh, like slow start beginning, if you invite this, if you allow this energy back into your life, Capricorn. All right, so let's see what your angels have for you specifically, Capricorn. This is directly from your angels. Those are answers for Capricorn. What 3 cards do we need to know about? And here we have, ooh, it's up to you. Yeah, if they reach out, it's going to be up to you. Unlikely, all right. And then we have a romance. It could be an unlikely romance. A romance could be unlikely. You may not, there may be no romance. Don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. Totally up to you. Oh, why am I doing that? Anyway, so this concludes your reading. I'm going to pull one final card for you here. This is your angel healing message directly from your angels, a message to heal anything that is going on with you overall. So if you don't mind, you can go ahead and claim this reading, or let me know you stayed with me by till the very end by typing up the word that shows up in this card. And your word is, or your message is, precious gift. So if you type precious gift, I'll know you stayed with me till the very end. And I love you so much for supporting my channel in that way. Also, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not done so already. All right, so your message is friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Do not lose sight of what is most important, Capricorn. All right, so as much as, this is great, but it's going to expect the unexpected situation, you have a lot of loving and valuable and meaningful people around you. So the message is going to still be, it's up to you. Okay. Love you guys. And I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.